Hi, my name is Alejandro Cordova and I'm going to be talking about the audiolingual method. This is a guide of what I'm going to be talking about. First, the audiolingual method is a teaching approach based on the repetition of structures and patterns and exposure through examples. So it creates an internal habit in the person. Because of this, the audiolingual method has been focused on speaking proficiency. It became popular in the decade of 1950. It was used during World War II by the United States soldiers so they could learn foreign language in an easy and quick way. Two different theories are the focus of this method. The first one is structural linguistics, language rules and repeated patterns, and the second one is behaviorist psychology, the habit of learning and formation. We see main focus and principles in this theory. As we already know, the ALM method uses the habit formation for learning. So the three main characteristics in the process of learning have to be related to this. The characteristics are the principle of repetition, the principle of memorization, and the principle of twist. This is prepared to help students achieve a proper pronunciation, grammar knowledge, and speaking fluency, repeating language patterns that become automatic in the student's mind. The main focus is on the speaking and listening ability before read or write. This is because the abilities that we use in oral communication are speaking and listening. The native language is not used in this process of learning, so it can be easier and faster for the student to learn. Additionally, the teacher gives corrections in the moment that the mistake is made, so it prevents bad habits in the student's mind. Here we have a classroom activity. This activity have to include repetition, chain, transformation, and substitution drills. The conversation can go like this. Teacher, I am drinking. Student, I am drinking. Teacher, you are playing. Student, you are playing. Teacher, he can't play. Student, he can't play. Here we see how the student repeats everything the teacher is saying, and the teacher doesn't change the structure of the activity. It repeats, changing just one word. There we have advantage and disadvantage. The advantages are the following: accurate grammar and pronunciation, help fluency due to repetition, great for beginners, and good for structure practice and confidence building. The disadvantages are the following: is seen as too mechanical and repetitive, focuses more on form than meaning, and doesn't encourage real-life communication. Finally, the learners may struggle in spontaneous conversation. This is why, over time, ALM was replaced by communicative approaches, which focus more on using language in real, meaningful situations. In conclusion, the audiolingual method played an important role in the history of language teaching. While it may seem old-fashioned now, it's still useful for building a strong foundation in pronunciation and grammar. However, to become fluent, learners also need opportunities to use language creatively and communicate and in a communicative way, which the ALM does not prioritize. Thanks for listening.